All right, so the sisters have piled out through the mysterious terrain and have the possibility of being taken over by brain leaf fronds in the shooting phase. Exorcist has moved around a little. Canonist is moving up through the craters left over by her destroyed vehicles. One Sisters Battle Squad is moving over to hold the objective, but moved its heavy flamer forward. And then the immolators from the scout squads have moved forward to kind of pincer move here. One actually charged forward and tried to run over one of the Necron jump troops here. Failed to do that, didn't shake them, but got close. So that is Sisters of Battle movement round 3. Sisters Battle shooting round 3, starting with the Sister Squad over here, just to see if the heavy flamer touches. Nope, short on those. So I've got 1, 2, 3 bolt guns and a no, it's a storm bolter. So 6 shots there. So we will roll here, and 2s and 1s miss. Not use their active faith, so 4 hits. And strength 4, so what is their toughness?
Toughness 4.
So 2 wounds from that.
Okay.
And we're good. Then we'll get into shooting over here.
Select some guy at random.
Yeah, but everybody, no, the back, oh wait, she's a storm bolter, so that's okay. And so the back squad's in as well, so I get all my double shots there. So this squad, because they're the mysterious terrain, has to roll their leadership on 3d6, which is 9, so 4, 7, 9. They make it. They do not get taken over by the brain leaf. So I've got So I've got 7 bolt guns and a heavy bolter. Excuse me, a storm bolter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 bolter type weapons. Again, looking for 3s. And then looking for 4s. So 4 shots from there. Got 4 wounds. 4, yep, regular, just bolt gun saves.
They made plenty of saves, so I can't complain about that at all.
1, 2.
All right. Then I've got a storm bolter on top.
Okay.
Shooting that way. Nothing. The flamer and heavy flamer are not in range there.
I like him for 2 reasons. The strength 5 thing's cool, but I can make, undivide you guys fearless.
Candace and her squad are going to snapshot on the rear armor of this.
Okay.
And well within this, 12 inches. So the 2 multi-meltas miss. And shooting 6.
Yeah, I can't target. I can't target
6 to hull, so Infernal Pistol, nothing. And they've got full pistols, can't do anything with that. So I've got my immolator on this group of destroyers. Twin-link multi-melta hits. Strength 8 fails to wound. Then I have 2 melta-guns behind it. They both hit. And strength 8, so they both wound. So there's 2 so far. I have a plasma pistol. She hits. Strength 7 to 5.
These guys?
Yep. So it's 2 still wounds, I believe, on a 7 to 5. So there's a third. And then 2 bolters. Looking for high numbers there. 1 wound there. So we will make you do the plasma pistol wound first. Then the 2 melt-a-gun wounds.
2 multi-gun wounds?
Yep.
Okay. From the squad?
Yep.
I don't think that's a cover unless they're in the back here.
It is the one on the end there and one on the front.
There?
Yep. So they can
Yep,
both see.
that is it. They get melted.
All right. This flyer's not going to hurt me anymore this round. So we're going to put the Exorcist on the command squad back there. Should reach 48 inches easy. Here's where we need the big number. D6 shots. 3.
Alright. Sure.
2 hits.
Sure.
And strength 8, so 2 wounds. AP 1. So take your invulnerable save and fail!
Roll save, and I'll take my chronometer on that one. Oh! Okay.
Alright. Then I have a Twin Link Multi-Melta on the back on that command squad. So hits and wounds.
Okay. And this guy, right?
Yep.
So it's going to be going against him first.
Well, I'm going to bring this guy over 6.
And he doesn't have an invulnerable?
Nope, the 2 back guys do not have invulnerable.
Okay. One thing worked.
Because you have my deployment zone. I would have to kill Kate.
And that is Sister Shooting round 2.
Okay. So start off with these guys.
Yeah, we had
On the snow.
which we're over here.
I think they all got
Use their ability via their little techno mage, someone who's hiding now, to teleport move into the center of the action. They're going to cause some awesome devastation. And my flyer got back in. This guy's going to go around for lots of stealth swipes. The best thing. And so we're going to fire a death ray, because it can be fired within anywhere within 12 inches. We're going to start right here. And it's going to be a 3d6 shot. 6, 11, 12. I'll use your tape measure again, as it's about the thickness.
I think you can hit all of them without actually hitting any of yours.
Probably. I just want to know if I can not get everybody, but I can get 4 of them.
Honestly, I think like Chow are amazing against Marines, but when they fight a super fast
Thanks, sir.
combating army, because I mean when you're fighting Marines, you got a gun.
So strength 9, so I need 2s.
Can you imagine that?
4 AP1 shots.
Okay.
Strength 10.
Starting with the Batgirl.
Yep.
It's hard.
6 plus. No, she dies. So
Okay.
she's only got 1 wound on her. Let's not go over crazy with that one. Let's get 2 whole points. Down. Alright, so 3 more. So the 1 there does not make it. Which side did you go over? Or does it really matter? I mean, you just hit that number.
Matter.
So,
I guess.
yeah, we'll start with the one, nope, closer to you.
Okay.
Makes it.
Okay.
And then again, does not. But I saved the veteran sergeant, so. So.
He's not a character model, but I mean, that's calling him as. I just that skull pack.
These guys can take their shots at this tank. And I believe everybody is within. Take their 2 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3s.
I kind of lucked out with Spectre.
No 6s.
Yeah.
He's going to go ahead and fire his Tesla cannons.
I know that's the thing. Really have to look at. Yeah.
At these 2 and finish them off. Yeah. Hopefully.
This guy converted to?
3, roll again.
I like the way those guys look.
Strength 7. Okay, so
Oh, yeah, yeah.
3 wounds, regular saves.
All right, so starting with the heavy flamer, it's just closest.
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be people like, why'd you take
Save.
them off when you take the flag on?
Save and save.
Okay.
Oop.
1, 2. So on 6s, they get struck. No. On 6s, no. And on 6s.
That shoulder pad that they have right now, attack marines and my claws, that is how all of them are going to be. So I've kind of been reworking them, and then I
These 2 guys are going to take the shots into them.
The next thing that's going to be done is my snipers.
And he frees again. 2 regular saves.
All right, it's from where?
From these 2 guys.
Okay, so heavy flamer starts it. Good. And heavy flamer dies.
I mean, I agree with you. Yes,
I'll
it's
take
kind
that.
of just for the threat of the fact that it can kill flyers. Every time I've run that thing, it swoops onto the board, misses every freaking shot, and then dies.
And what's leadership on them? 9?
9.
9,
Yep.
never done. Your army is 9?
She's a 10,
Okay.
but the veteran sergeants in the army are 9.
Well, then I'm not going to go ahead and use my flamethrower thing. And instead, I'm just going to fire my staff point.
There, that's what I was looking for.
5,
Got 2 guns. Yes, one of them's for
2, 3,
I've actually
4,
thought of just giving it
5,
a gas cannon instead of the missile.
and
Yeah, they're pretty steep. But I have Storm Reaver as well.
I'm firing your tactical squad. Or, you know, your version of a tactical squad.
I still have the Reaver. I managed to sell the 3 squads I had.
And then I need 3s, 2s? 2s. Because we're strength 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I didn't sell all of them.
8.
I still have my
83.
Okay.
Take your
But
cover.
I'm in the woods, yeah, so I will hug some cover here. It will not go to ground, though. So, starting from here, looks like the heavy flamer is closest. So, 5 plus? No. Yes. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Oh, no. Stand up.
And I think that's leadership checks on both of them.
Yep.
I think that's all my shooting anyway.
Okay. So we'll start here. She's a veteran, so 9. She's still good.
Alright.
And here, still has a veteran, but they run. 11 inches.
11 inches.
So you can tell the blue's darker on this guy. He's got the old paint, and his gold is white here. Shows the darkness and highlighted.
That sucks.
You can see the ink, you can see the crevices a lot better. Although the sergeants I did work harder on, so it's kind of hard to tell. The last one
Okay. That is my
I
turn.
think I'm actually. Gun tanks are great. Transports kind of suck, but I still run the Razorback because they're cheap firepower. 40 points per friendly heavy holder. That's not bad.
Yeah. Where is it? Hit a little bit of that live.
All right, so end of our battle, 1,500 points, Sisters of Battle versus Necrons. We had a pretty tough game. The Necron Flyers were certainly dominating the airspace, and the rules for the Necron Flyers are surprisingly buff. They have big guns, they can shoot everywhere. I was very surprised. We did have some anti-aircraft activity from the Sisters, and if we got the Jinx save correct in the beginning of the game, I actually would have downed one of the Flyers with some shooting, or potentially so. That worked out pretty well there, and I did get one of the Flyers at the end of the game in the last round. Again, with just some snapshotting shooting. So that worked out really well for me. We ended up with a victory for the Sisters of Battle. I had one lone veteran sergeant that refused to run away and claimed the objective at the end of the game and denied the objective with one of my transport tanks on the other side of the table, leaving me with 4 victory points to Ryan's 1. He did get first blood, so he took out my Exorcist and my Rhino very early in the game took away a lot of firepower from me. My other Exorcist failed miserably every time I wanted to roll with it. I was getting 1s and 2s, no dice for any kind of missile load on that one. So the Exorcist really kind of didn't pan out in this game. But 6th edition, the shooting really gave me a benefit for the sisters. I haven't really figured out how to play the sisters yet in the new edition, but I'm starting to get an idea of their shooting and getting them active again on the board. Ryan, what did you think of your Necrons in the 6th edition?
I think they did pretty well. I learned also that the weapon, the Death Ray, is not a figurative title.
No, not at all.
So that's cool. Flyers, they're still the most powerful thing in the game until they come up with rules to fight flyers better, honestly.
Well, I think the anti-aircraft rules, we had a discussion in one of our minds of the Spectre about how the anti-aircraft terrain pieces, the bastions, the forts, that kind of thing,
those are handy.
balanced out the sails. So the Games Workshop is really trying to create sails with flyers and create sails for the new Force Org slot with the fortifications. So basically everybody's just got to buy fortifications in order to fight flyers.
And I mean, the cheapest one is what, 50 points?
Yeah.
So
the defense line is pretty decent. But so that's, I think, where Games Workshop is trying to balance it out. We'll see anti-aircraft come into the Codexes as they creep along in the next 2 editions, I think. But definitely in this game, the Necrons and the Sisters kind of met in the middle of the field and shot each other to death. We were almost lining up for some hand-to-hand, but it didn't really quite happen because I kept shooting my my non-assault weapons. So, but we crept closer and he teleported closer to me, and if we had gone one more round, I think a Warlord would have died on one side of the table, maybe both.
yeah.
But in any case, the 6th edition Sisters win. My first one I've got so far. And Ryan, it was great playing with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. So watch for more video BatReps from Spectre Studios. We're going to be throwing down on the table quite often in the next few months, and we hope you join us.